Welcome back to our Southwest USA challenge mode. We have fossils that have come in. A bunch of Pentaceratops. Why don't we... Yeah, we're going to ignore the Uplo until we actually need to clear that space for it. We can get 3 here. That gets us up to solid amount, 79%. Not enough to finish. We do definitely need to go do another expedition. Let's hold back the cheaper research guys. We did unlock... finally our Myosaura prerequisite. So let's go ahead and knock out Edmonto if we can. Yeah, that's only a 4. Perfect. You go do that. That's cheap as shit. Great. Then we did have the cryo. We can't do the cryo right now. That's fine too. We got our Archaea eggs incubating in a minute. Hadros 2B is a minute. Scientist recovery, and then fossils, and then our new dig is going to take a hot 3 minutes to complete. And we're starving to death a Nodosaurus. He is already starving. Let's get the ranger team looking at him just so we know what the dealio is. We can keep a better eye on his degrading health that way. There's that. Maya is going to be 5 dinos with the long-lived trait. Do we even see that before we... I don't know if that was even visible before we completed Edmontosaurus. So we need long-lived. How do we... So this doesn't count until we get the prerequisites done. Because we've definitely released more than 5 dinos with long-lived. So we have to release 5 dinos with long-lived now after that. Okay. We can do some Corythosaurs maybe to replace the die-off that's been happening in that herd. Archie, and an Archie. So they'll be good to go. Actually, there's also... How many Nodos do we have? If we kill that one with starvation... 9, 10, 11, and 12. We'll have 3 Nodos left. We're not going to get 5 Nodosaurs, though. Still... Yeah, let's do a batch of Nodo with long-lived and a batch of Corythosaurus with long-lived. We can probably do the Nodos quicker. Random. You already are on resilient, so we'll just peel these back. Switch to long-lived. I mean, resilient didn't do much for us in that last disease outbreak, so might as well not be too concerned about it. Cheaper incubation guy can go on this, I suppose. He does it by himself, which is nice. So you do that. In terms of research, we can do cryo. I don't know if cryo is going to make it in the park. I would really like to see some cryo skins. But it might just not turn out that way for us, unfortunately. Given that we're past 4 stars here. There's a rest. We could synth some Marodactylus, maybe. I don't know. There's our Nodo batch. We won't worry about that. Diversity is going to be better. Okay, there's a couple of long-lived Nodos. 2 is a good grab there. That's fine. Archie should be cleared out of here pretty soon, and we can put together... Yeah, there's our batch for Corythosauruses. Somebody at low health. Probably the Nodo that's starving to death. By design, because we're evil. Actually, no. Our geneticists are evil, and they require us to do evil things for us to have access to new genetics, so... There's that. Long-lived Corythosaurs. Doesn't really matter who we send out here, honestly. We'll grab the 2 of you. It's fine. Okay. Medium carnivores done. Kirtland expedition done. Oh yeah, we could have been processing another batch of fossils at the end. Penta Amber is going to be pretty good here. 79 to 39, or 92. We're at 92. And then that's going to get us another 6 up to plus 16. It's going to take a little bit of work to finish Penta, it looks like. Surprising. We don't have any more research to do, but I think I'll send the motivated person on this. There's still the stick site still is open. Like, I feel like it should be closed and we'd have to dig it out of the other one, but we'll run this one into the ground. I have a feeling we're gonna get like a single fossil out of that, honestly, but all right, Nodosaurus starving at 45%. Alright. Release via airlift 2 replacement nodosaurs with long lifespans. A 1 and a 2. Somebody is dead. That is a Amarga. Amarga, apparently the worst dinosaur in the game in terms of the appeal you get per dollar, which is interesting. Wow, we got 2. That's not enough. That's not enough to actually complete our 5 dino prerequisite. That's funny. Yeah, we'll save the money. We'll send 2 to save the money here. I think that's fine. It's not a huge gain, but it's worth doing. So you're dying and you are dead. We could do like another Amarg, I guess. It's an easy way to get just 1 dinosaur we can throw out here that's not going to take up any space. Unless we want some more Gigants. I don't know, we got a pretty good dino density in that enclosure. I don't think I really want to push it beyond that too much. Oops. Yeah, 5%. We had a bunch of this before, so that definitely we didn't get any Pentaceratops from that doing that dig. That's fully how I expected that to turn out. Let's just get rid of this Eoplo fossil then. We'll do this as our batch. Sure, Motivator can do it again. And then we gotta go dig up over here for the last Pentaceratops. You can go do that. And then we need to figure out who we're gonna breed in here. I think I will just breed an Amarga. Because we'll just get the 1 Amarga. We know it's 1, or probably just going to be 1. I guess we don't know for sure. I think you can get 2, but we know we're guaranteed a low amount that's not going to cause any issues with our existing enclosures. Even though Amarga's just garbage, it's fine. 8. Wow. Why do you require 8 genetics? You're trash. Doesn't matter. 2 replacement Corythosaurs. Release via airlift and another corpse. Okay. 2 corpses. Okay. Okay, guys. 2 Corythosauruses. We got a dead, another dead Corytho, well timed, and we got another dead Amarga. Okay, well, that's good. Let's check out our new Nodos. We're on 14 and 13. So 14. Ooh, look at 14. Spicy boy. Amazon Rainforest Pulcharana. The shell color does not match, the armor does not match the body color at all, but that is a really cool body color for an Ankylosaurid. That is really standout. I'd love to see that with some better patterns, some more matching patterns. I was going to say, did I have another red one? That'd be crazy. And 13 here is pretty typical. Svalbard, Papurana, that's not bad. The dark body plan with a lighter shell sometimes works. Well, I shouldn't say shell. It's not a shell. It's just armor. It's not a cohesive shell like a turtle would be. That's not how Ankylosaurids work. But yeah, I think this is another case of where if it had a more different color for its armor, it would look a little bit better. But that's not bad. I like the darker color peeking between the plates here. I just think brown is not the color to pair with black in this case. And how are you coming along with your imminent death? 8%, almost done. And Amarga, 2 eggs. We'll take them both. We made them, we might as well hatch them. Cheaper incubation, and I guess we'll send you, and you'll both need a rest. That's fine. And Hadrosaurus 3B is available? I think I heard the distinct sound of a storm inbound. It didn't die of starvation yet. Oh no, because starvation's a different thing. Starvation's the gene. This is the resilient dinos. Yeah, okay. I'm dumb, don't listen to me. Cheaper research with... Wait, how expensive was this? Oh, it's not. It's not expensive at all. Let's send you instead. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we don't need both research people for that task then, since it's not bad. And I think this medical team, we should probably put them way down here, honestly. Well, no, because they can get into this enclosure from this side just as easy as they can from any other direction. Yeah, I think we just move them to the other medical team. We keep both of them right next to each other in here. But yeah, did I hear a storm? Yes, I did. All right. Get those shelters open. Nobody inbound should be a concern for park security, so we should be good there. Okay, structure damaged. We've lost, what, the power down here? That's not great. Is that going to disrupt our research, or does it just pause it? I think it should just pause it, but I am never really confident in that. Alright, and then let's just kind of keep an eye on the aviaries, I guess. It's always the biggest risk of damage. Okay, who died? You died. There's our efficient metabolism research. Can we do that right now? Research block. No, because we don't have a center. Yes. Okay, well, you're dead. We can strip this out. Don't know why I'm doing this now. But I started it, so I'm going to finish it. And you're just going to have to watch me do this for no reason on YouTube. How about that? That's content. Deleting fences. Wow. Okay, there we go. Rangers! Please fix my aviary. Ugh. Why do we gotta get diseased during the storm? That's rather unfortunate. Bunch of damage down here. Where are we dealing with disease? Where? Medicate Amarga. What do you have? Oh, that again. Cossack Bladomosis. Yes, that disease. That's absolutely what that's called. Alright, and then down here, we're just repairing that. Honestly, we could repair these generators. That's not bad. Okay, disease is spreading. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Where's the rest of it? Oh, in the aviary. Okay, let's get you on aviary duty. Fix up my dinos. Needs because we're repairing. Evil. Evil, 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 evil. Okay, there's that. Other team. Other team on other dinos. We got you as well, and there's one more hiding somewhere. Do you want to bet it's in the lagoon, maybe? Oh, it could be one of the Archeas. It is in the goddamn lagoon. We'll send them all the way down there to deal with the lagoon. I mean, it's not like we have a choice. We have to do it. You're returning to response facility. You were the one. I think I had on that. Let's get down here, get these repaired ASAP. Died of old age already. Yeah, that was bound to happen. We're gonna need another batch of Archeas immediately. Storm is abated. We can go ahead and close all shelters, even though a bunch of stuff is broken down right now. Alright, Ranger team, repairing small substation. You're on status check. How are you on status check? What's that about? Why are you doing that? Because we sent the wrong one in, I guess. You should repair this generator first, and then we can send you down here to do repairs, because I'm sure we have some. Yeah, a gate. Alright, incubation's done. Everything is done. Let's get some scientists going here. Amarga, released via airlift. I guess we'll need to incubate them with the genome for it to count. We didn't have to release them. Seems like it kind of happened as soon as we just click the button to incubate. We got new Corythosaurs. Let's grab them real quick and take a look at them. 10, 11, 12, 12. So it's 12 and 11. Can't get the best look at you here, but Mangrove Forest Pulcarana seems okay. Number 11. That one looks a little spicy. I'd like to see you in brighter light. Kind of a variation. I didn't really catch him there. That's not too hard to see there. Kind of a variation of the actual Corythosaurus. Like, instead of having the lighter body plan, though, it's just dark. I think that's probably my favorite one we've seen so far, but I'm not impressed by any of these Corys, honestly. They're kind of a little underwhelming. Environmental needs are good, though. And then we're going to need some Archies, because that herd die-off is going to actually be relevant. Excuse me, what is going on down here? Repairing a large hotel, you're not there yet. And you repaired the generator, and now you're on the way to repair the gate. I need you to repair this. Looks like the medical team's heading down there for that ichthy, which is great. Let's get those let's check our fossils first before we work on the Archies. Yes, platinum, absolutely love to see it. Penta is complete. We get the platinum, we get these guys. Phenomenal. We need a lot of rests. 1, 2, 3. We have a cheaper research. Efficient metabolism. We should do this before we do the Archies. Absolutely. Is that worth saving the money? I think it actually is. Marginally. Because it's like 1 pip of rest is a fifth of, whatever it costs to rest them. So saving 60,000, I think, is basically barely worth it, but technically is worth it. It also gets done faster, which is relevant. Okay, and now we go repair that. Now we just gotta sit here and let this guy repair a bunch of crap. And the park is fully back online. Oh, that was quick. I guess the increased task time does make quite a bit of difference. Alright, and then we can do skins. Let's get the Archies going first. Let's make sure we resupply you. Cancel, modify, counteract the crap gene by pulling off lifespan, pulling off resilient, counteracting this. It has to be them. So we might have to rest somebody before we can incubate. And then we can do a Maya expedition here, I guess, too. So let's go do that. We'll get some Maiasaura. And our Pentas are ready, too, after we get those Archies out. Okay. Let's do a quick pass over the fences and make sure everything's intact. No cracks in the aviary. Looks good. No remaining damage back here. There's the Penta complete. And let's just double check that everything is good around here. Yes. Another corpse. That is another Amarga. Not interested in replacing the Amarga stock any further. Okay, well, all we're doing right now is an expedition. So, we should have somebody here. Yeah, I don't care about Skittish. We'll go ahead and release all of these, honestly. It's fine. If we've gone through the effort to breed them, we might as well release them. Cheaper incubation with the other one seems fine here. Leaves us with 1 person left. I doubt we can synth some Pentas right now. Dice roll. Dice roll. Can't counteract weak, which is weak. We'll toss some lifespan. 156. Yeah. Alright. So that's going to have to wait. We'll have to double check that and make sure that it's saved when we go back, because sometimes I swear that resets if I don't incubate right away. And then, yeah, you're already being airlifted. Great. Okay, cool. What did we looked at the notosaurs, we looked at the cryptosaurs. Did we ever look at our last two amargas? I think we did, right?
Transit has commenced.
Yeah, they're just your typical amargasaurs, basically. That's fine. I guess we never looked at the other Archaeornithomimuses, did we? Because we had the last 3 that came in. So we got 10. That is Champlain lithobates. 9 is... Oh, I like 9. Great Sandy Pulcherana. I like the way they did these stripes. The white with that kind of aqua green. That's cool. That's a really cool pattern. It might look better with a different body color, but this is not bad. I also like the red on the neck. That's cool. That one's cool. And then we got you. That is a very bright yellow for a very basic skin color. Interesting. It kind of works. I think that would look better with a more vivid skin color to go underneath it. Everybody's resting. We do have that research now for the last set of skins. We can do this. Cheaper research. Yes, we should be running that right now too. That'll be done in no time. Alright, releasing via airlift the last of the Archaeornithomimuses. We'll have a large, stable herd at this point.
Asset to be collected. Heading to collect the asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
Yeah, let's try and go ahead and expand the territory a little bit here, maybe, just in case we need more plants for them.
Asset being transported.
Tropical skins are done, and yeah, that one doesn't have a pattern, so that's all of the skins done. I bet you tropical skins on the Archies would probably look pretty good. Oh well, too late now. Maya. That gets us 53% Maya Sora. And everybody's rested as well. We'll grab you, I think. You get rested. Do we have any research we want to do right now? Finished all these we have access to. These are still blocked. We need the research for Anki at some point. Maybe. Honestly, we might not even get to that. 4.1 stars right now only, actually. Oh, and let's get this moved. Yeah, let's go ahead and move this over. Constructed by a wide path. Can you be straight? Be straight with me. Be straight with me. There we go. That's going to put the cars up over there, which is going to be a little weird. Why don't we put a gap in here? We'll just put it there. I believe that the path we're using on this section is this path. Yes. Okay, so there's the extra medical facility. This doesn't need to exist anymore. Let's just delete it. Okay, cool. And this should not be draining power anymore. It is not. 120, we're not using any power from that somehow. I'm not sure how that works. I guess because this is moved, it's not powered. I don't know. Pentaceratops. What can we do with you? Okay. Genome saved and exited. Random prey, correct. That is 9. We'll save the incubation guy. We'll send out these two, I think, here. Then we have $2 million only. 540,000 for a dig here on Maya. That's rough. We'll do it. 1.5 is a little low. Has this contract been... Yeah, replace this crap contract.
We've been tasked with another objective, and I'd like you to spearhead the effort.
We'll do a modify.
We're looking to have a complete genome for this species.
Amarga was social. Can we even do that? Oh, we can't while the Archies are here. If we can do that, we'll do it. No reason not to bolster the herd even further.
Asset transportation underway.
Okay. Yeah, they have tons of leeway on their needs. There's the Penta batch.
Delivery has been completed.
4 out of 5. 2 weak ones. Let's go take just the good ones here. Cheaper incubation for sure. We'll grab motivated. Get that started. Dead compy. Okay. Compy die-off can go for a while, I think. Well, not super long, but for a little bit. What do we just do? Fossils. That's what I'm looking at. Maya. Yeah, we'll just do the Maya and the Maya. Cheaper research. We'll do salary here.
Commencing asset transit.
Okay, we still got our keys we're releasing. Maybe one more? Who's that?
Asset delivered. Asset transportation.
Oh, I guess it was thirsty probably. It just didn't drink.
Asset has been transported.
Oh, and large appetite. If it's starving, it's gonna die very fast. We don't have a ranger thing in here. We should get that. We should also probably start to think about getting a new ranger team. Yeah, actually, like the way this enclosure is set out, we're kind of going to need 2. Or even 3, if we really want to cover the whole thing. We could split the difference, though, and just call it good on 2. Because they'll do it when they come in view. If we put a new ranger team down here, where would I put it? Wait. Oh yeah, I always forget that's called the response facility for some dumb reason. We can put it all the way down there. If we did put it back here, that would keep it out of the way pretty well. They'd have to go around the lagoon to get anywhere, but this is like way out of the way. Let's do it. Why are you weird? Why do you have a weird nub? Okay, there we go. It's fine. Everything's good. Everything is fine. I don't think we even need this little nub here anymore. We do need power, though.
Asset transported.
Okay, okay. A lot of stuff happening right now. What are we dealing with? Two deaths. Death of Pterodactylus to old age. Okay, so we got Pterodactylus die-off starting now. We've got disease. Medical team is on approach, which is great. Oh, common cold. Fantastic. Great. I can only assume the other disease is also common cold. Don't know where. Another Corytho? Yes. And low HP is that dino still, who's probably pointlessly starving himself. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other signs of disease right now. Okay, can we get that Amarga going at this point? Yes. Margosaurus with social? Needy, social, antisocial. Okay. It just said we needed one with social completely, right? Save and exit social. Let's double check the contracts. I don't mess this up. Release Amarga with social gene. Yes, okay. So that will be that. Sign. Fossils are We can extract that. Get that silver money out of there. That's not bad. And then we are still doing that dig. Okay. What's unpowered? Oh, the G... Is it the Jeep that's unpowered? Yes. Because this hasn't built yet. Okay. Ranger Team 2, you right now get this. Ranger Team 6 gets the entire enclosure here. 1 and 2. And then we need to go to the other Jeep teams back here. Ranger Team 3 no longer gets the lagoon. Ranger Team 4, that's fine. You can do all that stuff. All right, Pentas. 3, minimum population is 3. No, we're hatching 2. We just had a storm. We can get more going. It should be fine. Let's put him in here by the water to start with. Comfort is bad on you. Why? It's not. Might have just been delivered. That's probably the case. That one was probably just delivered. I'm not sure that that's true, but it would make sense. Okay, Archaeornithomimuses. Don't know where we left off on you guys. Let's just go to the end here, and I think we've got like 7 or so that came in the last batch. That's not a bad one with the white stripes and the red body. I think that's a solid Archie. The blue on the eyes is pretty good too. I'm okay with that one. Good kind of a little bit of a deserty vibe with the light body color and the stripes. That one looks like one of the other ones, kinda. Yeah, these guys look pretty similar mostly. That one's not bad. The red blending in with the stripes on the tail and the back is a pretty cool aesthetic. I think the green's a little too, like, Crayola Crayon, a little too artificial looking. Like avocado or something, which is obviously not artificial, but you know what I mean. I think a subtler green would mesh really well with the red, like this deeper red that's going on here. But that one's interesting. I'll give it that. Ooh, Amazon Rainforest Pelophylax. That is a cool base body color. I like the yellow counter shading there too with the blue. Pink on the neck is kind of whatever. At least we got some diversity. That one's not bad. And 11 might be the last of the new ones, or that might be one from the old batch. I don't think we saw this one with this like really standout spinal stripe. Yeah, with the blue and the white on the tail like that too. I think that's the last of the new one. That one's interesting. Not sure which one I would like the most out of those Archies. And there's the medical team arriving to do some medical stuff. And our Amarga is ready here too. Okay, Amarga. Large appetite. Nope, we'll just take the one good social one here. We'll go cheaper. And then the second Penta's getting out, and we can start words. We can set up the synthesis of another batch of Pentaceratopses. Penta. It'd be good to do this with 2. I need to sneeze. We can give you a point of genetics, that's fine. Penta, assign. 5 and 4, go ahead and do that. Fossils are in. 640,000 for buried treasure is extremely welcome. Right now we're still processing, so we can't do anything with that. And we might have Maya done too. I don't know how we found buried treasure at Egg Mountain, like Utah or whatever, but we did. Sure, it's fine. 30 seconds on that. Fossils will be done first. There's that. Alright, give me treasure immediately. A 3 and a 4 gets us to 84. Yeah, I think we're going to be one short, at least. We're not quite there yet. With that, yeah, given that the dig site's still open, for sure we're not there yet. Given that the coins are processing there, we can afford to send a dig site out right now, even though we're going down to only 1 million. Oh, also, our contract will be done soon. Interrupting the Penta reveal dialogue there, but let's get this Amarga out here. Alright, let's take a look at our Pentas. There it is. Penta number 1. That is a look. I like the back stripes on a Ceratopsian. I don't think we had a skin like that before. This one's very dark, though. Limpopo River Pulcherana. Interesting vibe, though. It's got a really, like, arid environment feel, like a rocky environment feel to it. Sorry, you need a ground leaf? Yeah, ground leaf. We'll just fill in some other gaps here. Some ground leaf for my Pentas. Looks to me like we're probably going to need a bit of space for them, so we'll need more in here.
Excessive, but maybe it's necessary.
Okay, and there's our other contract with that Amarga. And here's the other Penta. Again, pretty dark skin. Celoar du Hesco. That's the green one. So yeah, dark, but you can see the green in there. And then the stripes again, of course. Alright. Your head is enormous. I mean, Ceratopsian heads are ridiculously enormous in general. Yeah, go into the light. Ground leaf is almost there with the 2 of them. We're going to need that medical team to come back pretty soon to start healing. Not what I wanted. I want this. Select eggs. Another 2 good eggs is fine. That's 4. That's a stable herd. 6. Cheaper incubation with motivated. Sounds good here. Again, below $1 million, but yep, right there. The fossil's completed, and then we popped way back up. So we do need to probably sit for a little bit soon. So we're going to get this Maya going. 84 and 10. We should wait for, I think, the next dig to come in first. Which is 3 minutes and 2 there. Why don't we cut here for a moment? Alright, we're synthesizing some Allura Titans because we don't have that many, and they have started to die of old age as well. We'll go ahead and grab all 4 of these guys. That's a lot of money, but we have cheaper incubation available, so it's fine. 546, yeah, it's still a little high. We do still need to, like, kind of farm money at some point here, but for now, things are fine. There's our Pentas. Let's go ahead and drop 1 here. Let's go ahead and drop 1 down here. And then when the herd links up, they'll have good coverage and everything. Mobile vet, you're returning. Oh, you did do the healing. Okay. Anybody else need a heal? Nope. The Pentas are sick now, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
Transporting asset.
Then we get the Maya's clone next. We'll have to figure out where we put those. The original idea is to have double Hadrosaurs in here, but it depends on the need requirements, honestly, if the Hadrosaurs will work out or not. Ground fiber. We should definitely make sure it's a ground fiber Hadrosaur, and I don't know if they all are the same. Of course, no comfort data available here, so we can't even check the Aloros. What about the Sintaus? Yes, ground fiber. Okay. We might be able to just grab the Sintau herd and move them over. We got 9 Sintaus. Open space, ground fiber, and water. How does that... I'm trying to hold in my mind the visual of how far those bars are full. They're pretty similar. Why don't we do that? Why don't we just go ahead and start moving some Sintaus? And this, under the assumption the Maya will be easier to fit in here as it's more of an end game dino. We could also move part of the Sintau herd initially and check the needs and make sure the needs don't get too extreme.
Asset has been transported.
Okay, and there's the Oloros. Let's go into the main enclosure. Looks like the pentas have probably been delivered. We'll have to go check them.
En route to pick up the asset.
Alright, let's go check our pentas real quick. Penta number 3. Hey, a light colored one. Oh, look at the frill. That one's pretty dope. Not gonna lie, that frill is pretty cool. Yukon River Pilophylax. The striping on the back is really subtle, though. It'd be nice if the striping stood out a lot more on that one. Holy smokes, look at you. Gambia River Basin Pilophylax. That is a wild skin. That one, you can see the striping very well. That one's probably my favorite. That one is pretty extreme, but I'm into it. That works for me. Okay, and their environmental needs are great. Or will be, yeah, once they all link up. Awesome. Okay, so there's the pentas. Everybody's happy, good to go down here, except for the rampant disease spreading through the enclosure. That's fine. These Oloros are on the way, and then the Sintaus. Yeah, so I guess we'll get the Oloros delivered first before we move the Sintaus. Let's go ahead and sedate all the herd, I think, though. That way, the remaining part don't get cranky. Because I think we got like 9 or something. I don't think we can actually like split the herd. Is that another Centaur right there, I think? Nope, that's an Oloro. There's one. Okay, and we got another corpse. It is another Archaeonithomimus dying of old age. Yes. But we have so many at this point that the population is, yeah, still really good, 14. Okay. Low health warning. Let's get the mobile vet. That's probably, yes, the disease kicking in here again. They could probably get there in time. And then, yeah, I guess we'll do a really short cut here. Oh, our fossils are ready. Just kidding. I was going to say, we do a really short cut here while we wait for the Oloros to be delivered and the Centaurs to be sedated and moved, but that's fine. 84 and 16 is in fact a complete genome. Excellent. And this one is nice and cheap as well, which is also great. We'll grab you. We'll get you rested. And then we will, in fact, cut. Alright, we got our new monthly contract, which was to build a viewing platform. I've gone ahead and done it, putting one in here to get better visibility of this section of the park. And to meet the needs of that contract. We're going to leave it in there, actually. I think it's a pretty decent viewing platform in general. If we need that space for something later, we can go ahead and delete it. But I think having a little extra visibility of this enclosure is not bad. We got a Corytho that died. We've got the Centaurs mostly sedated here. Let's go ahead and toss in the first 5. 2, 3, 4, and a 5er. We'll see how they get on. All things considered.
And I guess I have.
Some of the Oloros are still being delivered. We do have an Amarga that we cloned because we made that social Amarga. So that should be number, whatever the last one is, 12. Nice dark skin with no pattern, unfortunately. So you're not really... Oh, okay, that's Amazon Rainforest. I like the skin. Like the belly color with the back being colored the way they are. I like that. It's just too bad it doesn't have a pattern. Yeah, the counter shading is really distinctive on that. I mean, it is on all of them. They all have that belly, lighter belly counter shade thing going on, but it just stands out more because of how dark the upper level, the upper skin is.
Transporting asset. Commencing asset transit.
Okay, they're hauling those guys over. Looks like the Oloros are all on the ground. We got a dead Chasmosaur. Oh my gosh, the turnover in our population is pretty bad. And that's a dead Oloro. Okay, well, let's look through the Oloros. We'll start at 6 here. So we got 7. Are you new? You might be. Solar Duhasco Calcarana Oloro Titan. We can check the lifespan. That'll tell us. Actually, it's resilient almost. Yep, age 1. Okay, so you're new. Great. That one's not bad. That's very subtle for an Oloro Titan. I think I like it because of that. Very like, almost like What's the word I'm looking for? It's like subdued, like very unsaturated kind of. Interesting. You are the opposite. You still have that kind of unsaturated vibe, but your head crest is very distinctive. Oh my gosh. You are what I expected from Allura Titans. That is quite vivid. Gambia River Basin again. Some of those Gambia skins are probably pretty wild looking. We should see more of those. Slaughterhosco, pretty usual stuff. A Yukon River one. Yeah, that one's pretty tame. There's some stuff going on there with the crest, actually, but still, all things considered, pretty tame. Oh, was that an old one? That's an old one. We already ran through all the new ones. Okay. Well, that was... We put out, like, what, 4 new ones? Oh, you actually do need a little bit of ground fiber, huh? Just the tiniest bit of ground fiber. Alright, and you're fine. I'm sure everybody else is fine. Another dead Oloro from old age. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on these guys, because their pop need is probably 4, and we put out, I think, 4 new ones? So, oh my gosh, another death. Stop. Can you stop? Can you stop? Okay, Sintaos. Any Sintaos on the ground? Yes. That's a gate, not a Sintao. Sintao on the ground. Environment does work for this. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we've got at least 4 in here. We could definitely toss in at least a few more. Why don't we go ahead and toss them all in, and then we can pull them back out and sell the oldest ones if they're not going to all work here. And then the Mayas will go in where the Sintaos used to be. And then we should be pretty good. How are the Corythosaurs doing? Because they've had some die-off. 6. Okay. We'll have to probably breed more at some point, but for now it's fine. Are you dying? Yes. Well, not enough to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can heal you now. Great. Oh, and everybody's over their common cold. Excellent. Is that another death? That is another death. Wild. Wild. Just wild. Okay, we're doing nothing right now. We should be doing something. So, where are we at? We have to finish our Maya. We'll do this right now with just one person. That's fine. And what should we be incubating? $3 million. We're recovering nicely in terms of money. I don't think we incubate anything right now, right? Down to 8 compies. So we do a car dig. We don't incubate anything right now. We go out and we work on our Carcharodontosaurus. Because there's one here in Africa. This one is only 850,000, which is not that bad. 6 and a 6 can go do this. Okay. Well, if we're going to do that, we could have waited on that Maya fossil, but I guess it's fine.
Asset has been collected.
And we could breed more pterosaurs. We should do a quick pass through the shops. Overcrowding's not as bad as it used to be.
Asset transportation underway.
Huh.
Delivery complete. Confirmed.
You're actually barely there on orange. And way over on green. We can do this. It's probably better. Yeah, that's the safer selection. Ultimately, maybe there's even a safer option here too. Yeah, like dull. Drops our profit though. Really? Well, let's not touch it. Alright, Maiasaura. Let's go ahead and get the Maiasaurs. Oh, and this episode is done. Well, let's get these figured out and then we'll call it there. Dice roll, a dice roll. Combats, weakness. We can't counteract that. We'll probably have to do 2 batches to get enough viable ones. What's stopping us from counteracting weakness, I wonder? $120,000 is pretty cheap, relatively speaking. The amount of people we need for this is not. Let's just go ahead and do 2 batches straight away. Okay. Well, we got them coming. We got the dig for Chem going. So we're going to call it here. Oh, let's check the research, actually. Let's check what is blocking specifically the weakness. Have a dinosaur that has lost 3 fights. Yeah. The best chance we had of that was probably that Notosaur Gigant, and we didn't do it. So I think we don't ever try to fix this. I think weakness is just going to be a thing we live with. And by live with, I mean it's going to be a thing where we just don't release dinosaurs that are weak. And it'll be fine. All right, but we're going to end this one here then. Until next time.